Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world.
Welcome
we
to
have for
today's
you
match.
a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. The colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Look at the space here, and the shots! They score! And the game springs instantly to life.
The perfect show of intent, great purpose, great industry, and great confidence.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And it's been shifted off it. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Short changes him with that pass. And here's Haaland. Son Heung-min. Dunk promptly onto that, and that is that. Gakpo. Scholes. And it's Makalele. Gakpo! Ødegaard. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Chips it through. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And that's put paid to a promising move. Now it's Joao Felix. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Joao Felix showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Time, excellent interception. Manchester United are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. Oh, good steal, he just read it. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Gakpo. Oh, outsmarting him this time. Dunk calmly anticipates.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He has found a way through. It's Son Heung-min! He's got it all! 2 up now, and they are cruising. That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
Chelsea are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
And here's Marmoush. Marmoush, great chance! It's run loose, who's going to get there?
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Not the most accurate pass, and he welcomes it in. It's a goal kick. Conte is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
That has not gone well. Ambitious ball here. No, that's been intercepted. Romero gets good distance on it. And this is Son Heung-min, and this is Mohamed Salah. Makaleli. And here's Marmoush. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And it's Son Heung-min. Saka. Oh, this looks sharp. Well, that looks a decent ball. Skims one in. And that has been clubbed away. Makaleli. And that's a... Scores! Oh, well played, well sorted out.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Conte, there he goes, motoring forward. And there's the end of the first half. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
I'd like to draw your attention to the screen right now for information on our shuttle bus service. Substitution in progress.
Here we go again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
That is a brilliant interception. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And it's Gravenberg. Marmoush. Gravenberg has it out wide and in space. Oh, the touch is just too thick. Could really have done without that.
Pity that, because it had a decent chance of progressing.
Good running, strong and purposeful. Scholes. Manchester United come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
There's the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Scholes. Tries to play it through.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Picked out brilliantly. Drilled in low. Not the most... Well, that is asking for... Shot a goal! It's in! Back to within 1. Interesting. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Manchester United get themselves back into contention.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the
And a chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Conte. Chelsea do have a chance to counter here. There's a sharp little ball here. Joao Felix. And here's Mohamed Salah. Good read, needed to be. Manchester United are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
Yeah, and I think if you're looking for change in a tight game like this, Peter, it's all about getting the timing right.
Gabriel. Joao Felix. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Played towards the other side. Saka. Chelsea appear to be happy to let their front player... Real chance!
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And he's managed to get free. And the finish! Gakpo. Scholes. Somewhat off target. Odegaard. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Oh, it's come loose. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Oh, shooting chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, it's probably good to take something very special to beat him today.
Chelsea with the corner, they're first. Odegaard with the short one.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Nicely aimed pass. Pass is just off target. Probing pass.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He's had it taken off him.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
He's got away, and he's in on goal. And the shot! He should have put that one away.
Oh, what a stunning save. Absolutely tremendous, and he's kept his team in it.
Gakpo tries to pass it through. Saka's delivery. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. The final 5 minutes. Odegaard. White kept his eye on it, and he's there. Last chance, perhaps.
Manchester United really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
There will be 1 minute
Well, he
at a
got rid
time.
because he was under pressure.
Chelsea clearly now in lead preservation mode. Back into the middle. Scholes. That's that, the end. Manchester United perhaps feeling a little aggrieved with this final score. They clearly feel that their efforts warranted something more. Well, how will we look back on
Please
that?
be made
Well, you
aware
can
that
never
smoking
predict
is
the
only
results
permitted
of
in
these
designated
games.
areas.
And so we reach a fork in the road.
Hello,
Fortunes
everybody,
can
and
turn
welcome
either
to
way from
today's
this point.
match.
One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. And it's Bale. Now, can they get him away? Bernardo Silva unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And this is Park Ji-sung. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well, you could make a case to say, Jim, that Park Ji-sung is the most successful Asian export ever.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Hugely popular, and it's hard to argue if you look at his record at the very top level. A player with an impeccable work ethic and discipline, and he has the knack of turning up at all the big games too.
Calafiori. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now there's a fine ball. Now he's got space here. Park Ji-sung providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, he couldn't quite make it. Manchester United getting forward at times, but achieving little of substance. Gakpo looking for the run. York! They've got to be quick to recover this. Szoboszlai. So we're still where we started right now. Great defending, strong and determined. Foot in. And it's Scholes.
They've got to be quick moving this forward. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
White is looking to influence the game from out wide. Fletcher did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. No, he's not getting past him there. And that's going to be a booking. Makaleli. That's surely a foul. Free kick. Gravenberg has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. And here's Gakpo. Looks to the other side.
Good ball, that too.
And that's a throw. Manchester United trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Nunez proves just a little bit too strong. Shoots! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead.
Park Ji-sung really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Gakpo receives it in a wide position. Darren Fletcher.
Manchester United certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Chance for a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Darwin. Ooh, perfectly measured that. And this is Fletcher. Darren Fletcher. Bullish header! He's got it all! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Long ball upfield. Gravenberg. York. Canted up. Oh, that's superb.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Darren Fletcher. Looking to play him in. Oh, it's come loose. Darwin, and that'll be the last act of the first half. Any strong opinions on the first half?
I'm looking at the body language, Peter, and it doesn't look great. It's going to be pretty hard for them to pick themselves up from here. But there's still a maybe at play. Maybe they'll thrive on the adversity.
Substitutions taking place.
And the action is back on the way.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull them back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Ambitious ball here. Adams kept his eye on it, and he's there. Rodri. Manchester United come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
He's found a way through. Soboslai.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Manchester United have reclaimed it. Goes for a shot! We've got a goal! The second half sparked straight into life. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Manchester United get themselves back into contention.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, it's beyond the defence. Bale. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Cantona in with the challenge. Manchester United perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
Well, you can only assume that the manager's got those substitutions on his mind.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go.
Manchester United really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break with certain
Patches and the shot! Oh, the ball's... Oh, he's been caught napping! It is a corner.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 21, Darwin Núñez. Number 24,
Patches.
Fletcher. Coming on the field, number 18.
And he comes up trumps again.
Number 19, Erling Haaland.
Corner number 2 now.
Number 22, Reinders. Substitution.
White getting this one clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Kagawa. He is through here. Tries to play it through, and he shoots! Played out to the left flank. Reinders. Rodri. Looking for options for movement. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Tries to pass it through. Manchester United can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Makalele really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Van Dijk. Manchester United finding their passes.
Manchester United clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. More and more pressure on the ball here. Some good work on the right flank here. Now it's Darwin. He's in space and looking for options. And it's played in. Szoboszlai can get it. Chance! Manchester United are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
It's loose now, and they will. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And it's Gravenberch.
Manchester United really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
That's a foul, no two ways about it. No second thought, a straight red card. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Manchester United are making a change now. Well, that is the number we all wanted to see. What a sight this is.
Well, not quite sure why he wasn't started, Peter, but at least it's a move that makes everyone happy.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Out to the left it goes. That's Park Ji-sung. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
There's a sharp little ball here. It's Lampard! And he has kept it out somehow. And that's it. Well, that was intense. An enjoyable contest that either could easily have won, ultimately decided by just the odd goal. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Manchester United just didn't have enough time, Peter, to correct their many problems in this match.
Well, here comes a crunch game. So much depends on
Hello,
this.
everybody, and
Expectation
welcome to today's match.
and nerve.
Manchester
it is indeed
United
a heady mix.
against Manchester United.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. If you're just joining us, we are already on the way. Intensity and drive, just two words of many that immediately come to mind when you think of Frank Lampard.
Yeah, and I think the manager's going to be asking an awful lot of him, as always. First and foremost, he's a creative player and a serious goal threat. But he's far more than that, because he recycles the ball. And he's as adept at starting moves off as he is getting on the end of things.
And he does have a reputation for inspirational leadership as well, of course.
Well, it's a reputation that's really well earned. I mean, he does lead by example.
And here's Kagawa, York, expertly cut out, really nicely done. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, well played, well played. He's had a shot! Goal! Manchester United! Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Manchester United penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Yeah, that's exactly what they required, but they need to be careful now. That goal could serve as a wake-up call for the hosts.
So just one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. He's shifting through the gears here. And that has been clubbed away. Manchester United have it back and can go again. Now this could... It's Kagawa! It's in! And that brings up the century. Goal number 100 for one very special player. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here, because he didn't have the greatest view of that. But you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Bernardo Silva. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Nicely shaped ball.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Rodri. It's Bernardo Silva. It's a sharp pass. And it's Bernardo Silva. Hunt and the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Played into space. That's been cut out. Well played. Now it's Kagawa. Gravenberg is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Big header! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! And they're at it again in double quick time! Terrific header, he met that with aplomb.
Well, when you get service like that into the box, you can't go wrong.
Manchester United find a position of real strength now. Van Dijk. Bernardo Silva. And it's Bernardo Silva. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Bale. It's Bernardo Silva. Manchester United looking to... It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. Now, power or placement? And he's missed altogether.
Not the best spot kick I've ever seen, but they've got to keep their heads up and chase this game.
Looking for the run. Bale. A header! Oh, brilliant save.
Manchester United really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Well, height could
Number
make all the
9.
difference on these set pieces.
Coming on to replace him
Shot a
is
goal!
number 21.
There's another goal! He scores! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed! Manchester United give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. And he's going to have his name taken. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. And it's Soboslai. Well-timed, excellent interception. Bale.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Chips it through. Nunez! Nunez! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Nunez clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Manchester United have their second corner now. That's a decent clearance. Park Ji-sung. Gravenberg proves too strong, too smart. That's good vision. Adams calmly anticipates. Van Dijk. Manchester United finding their passes. And here's Haaland. That's good play. And here's Nunez. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
He is through here. And the referee brings the first half to a close.
Manchester United are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say deservedly so. They had a very coherent game
Please
plan,
make sure to
and if
watch
they
the
are allowed to
screen for an
continue
information
in the
bulletin
same
from the
vein,
regional
I
police
can only see the
department.
margin getting bigger.
Manchester United head in for half-time with a 3-1 lead. And we are already promptly back underway. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And he was quick to react. Rodri. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Good running, strong and purposeful. Aims beyond the defence. Goes for a shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Haaland actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Spread neatly. And that's been won straight back. Makaleli. Short changes him with that pass. Haaland. Now it's Bale. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Can he finish? He scored! Just 1 in it now! The game takes on a whole new complexion! And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
And it's Rodri. Now this could be a chance. Oh, he's been caught napping. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. Corner number 3 coming up. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident. And a play for a throw. Park Ji-sung. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
York gets a foot in here. Played into space out wide. Cantona. The ball goes in. Pickford claims it without any fuss. Szoboszlai. Tries to play it through. It's a throw-in. Now he's off and running. Neatly clipped into space. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Rodri. And here's Haaland. Haaland! Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. This interception, his positioning was spot on. And it's Rodri. Makaleli produces the perfect tackle there. York. Now he's got space here. Dink through, and he welcomes it in. Brilliantly cut out.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Now it's Cantona. Cantona, he gets big. He will be livid with himself.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Szoboszlai. Bernardo Silva. And it's Rodri. That's good running with the ball. Now it's Cantona.
Manchester United can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Pass somewhat off target. Well, that pass isn't the best. And it's Van Dijk. Oh, good take in a good area. Manchester United can breathe again, just.
Simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
That's a lovely pass.
2 added minutes
Nicely
has
shaped
been
cross.
indicated.
Manchester United could have here their final chance. All hands on deck for this one. Szoboszlai with the short one. The most accurate pass. Just eases him off the ball. That's that, the end. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Manchester United can be really happy with this. I saw it as one of these defining games for them, and they showed real character to get the job done. A big statement for anyone who might be up next.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that,
Hello
it is a
attendees,
very
this
good night
is
to
a
you.
lost children's announcement. Would the father of a boy in a blue hat kindly make his way to the information center?
So it is that time again. Every team looks to write
Hello,
its
everybody,
own
and
special
welcome to
script.
today's match.
Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start. That is what they all want. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We have already started here. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Jordan Pickford. He's a great all-round goalkeeper, Peter.
Great chance! Up Ji-sung. Calafiori. Here's Makalele. Palmer. Palmer powering forward here. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes.
This is the sort of thing...
Szoboszlai! Manchester United with the corner. They're first. It's Makalele. Scholes. And this is Torres. That has not gone well. White. Zinchenko. Now it's Torres. Foot in. Szoboszlai, and it's Palmer. Now that looks a decent ball. Van der Ven gets over and intercepts. Manchester United are applying all the early pressure.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry for goals, and they'll be aware of having to capitalise in such a good spell.
Caicedo. Petit. Gerrard. Chelsea looking to pass their way through. Now it's Palmer. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Szoboszlai has fallen kindly here. Goal! Manchester United! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence, and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Manchester United penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. Well, it had to be. And he's going to have his name taken. That's a risky ball, you've got to say.
Manchester United really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
And here's Palmer. No, he wasn't going to let him past. And he ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. And he has shown him a yellow card. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. Well, it is plumb centre, but it is a fair way out on the very cusp of credible shooting range. No, not quite.
The moans and groans are predictable. He felt compelled to try.
Makalele goes sliding in. Van de Ven. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Caicedo. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Very nearly half an hour gone here. And he's had it nicked away. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Calafiori. And it's Makalele. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Knocks it into space. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Up Jisung. Stood up well to him there. Kagawa. In by Kagawa. Big chance, corner. It's their second corner of the game. He's gone for goal! Oh, it just wouldn't sit for him.
That's unlucky. The idea was really smart for me, and he's had a good go at it.
Manchester United have their third corner. And he's taking no chances there. Steaming on goalwards. He has found the way through. Shoots! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 4 coming up here. He gets big! Firm header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Park Ji-sung. Schmeichel breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. White is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Nicely shaped ball. And this is Kagawa. Decent chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? That's going to go a long way.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Good chance here! Lacking in accuracy.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
And we hit half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. So your views on the first half?
Just a quick announcement,
so
and
far,
an exciting
so
one too.
good.
We're about
The
to
boss
announce
has
today's
clearly
hockey
done his
numbers.
homework, and I don't
Please
think
watch the screen
he
if you
needs
have
to
a ticket.
change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Manchester United are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. Here we go again.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Gerrard. Nice sequence of passes, this. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Quality ball. Palmer providing an outlet on that flank. Scholes. It's a lovely, neat pass. Gerrard. And this is Torres. He's chosen to go back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Palmer proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Now, this is interesting. He has already had his name taken once. Caicedo has been given his marching orders. He had already been on a yellow card from a previous incident. Manchester United are ahead here by what is still the only goal. Solid goal! A real chance and a real let-off.
Yeah, that was a fantastic run, and it showed how brilliantly energetic he is.
Substitution for Manchester United.
The
Number
manager could make a
15.
change for the first time in the game here.
Well, this
Coming
could
on
be
to
a bit of a
replace him
nightmare
is
scenario for the defence,
number 11,
as you're going to be
Cantona.
facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
And here's Torres, and the shot! And he hits the net! They have come roaring back!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
The first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on the plate for him.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Out towards the flank. White. Well, what about it? Manchester United are hurt by just about the final punch. Chelsea can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Now it's Torres. White, nicely aimed pass. Manchester United still have the cards to affect this game. Well, the man... He's had a shot! And it's Soboslai. In with the challenge. Now it's Drogba. Can he get on the end of this? And he's intervened well there. Makaleli plays it through. Great vision. Now it's Drogba. And the pass is intercepted. Szoboszlai. It's Saka. Now it's Kagawa. Szoboszlai. He's gone for goal! Goal! Manchester United! And they've got their lead back. Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
substitution for Manchester United. Number
So,
26.
time for changes on
Kagawa.
both sides, actually.
Number
Well,
20.
there is that saying, Peter, that if it isn't broke, don't try and
Number
fix it.
6.
But I suppose you don't want to risk
Summertime.
anything in a game like this.
Number 14.
Manchester
Darwin
United
Núñez.
take the lead.
Coming
This
on
is the
field,
perfect example of how to
number
play
8.
with a man advantage.
Lampard.
Move the opposition from
Number
side
10.
to side, wear them
Beckham.
down, deserve
Number
goal.
18.
York
Scholes.
in acres
Number
of space out
19.
wide.
Dwight
Oh,
York.
such a clever touch.
Substitutions taking place.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Well, he knows very well that he is already walking a tightrope. Van der Ven has been sent off, just to confirm that, of course, that was his second yellow card.
Manchester United clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Now there's a fine ball. Lampard unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Look at the space here. Now the cross.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Crossed in one. Bullish header! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Manchester United can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Oh, it's come loose. A bit too much weight on the pass.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Looking for a runner. Oh, that pass isn't the best.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Good ball, good take. A header! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Nkunku. There's a sharp little ball here. Chance to deliver. Tries a shot! Danger averted for now. And with that, the final whistle. Manchester United have done it. The perfect outcome in this most pressured of games. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Manchester United.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Intensity and drive, just two words of many that immediately come to mind when you think of Frank Lampard.
Yeah, and I think the manager's going to be asking an awful lot of him, as always. First and foremost, he's a creative player and a serious goal threat, but he's far more than that because he recycles the ball, and he's as adept at starting moves off as he is getting on the end of things.
And he does have a reputation for inspirational leadership as well, of course.
Well, it's a reputation that's really well earned. I mean, he does lead by example.
Rui Costa. Lahm.
That was lovely, that.
Rui Costa. And it's Makalele. Barcelona finding their passes. Mbappe. Belletti. Engages and forces him off the ball. And it's Lahm. He is through here. Oh, easy pickings there. Tries to play it through. And here's Mbappe. Steaming on goalwards. Gerrard. Now it's Mbappe. This ended up in no man's land. Has a look and plays it forward.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Floated through. Good read, needed to be. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Rijkaard did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Makalele. Well, that is one way to stop him. Searching pass he's played there. Lahm. Del Piero. Looking for options for movement. Played into space out wide. Odo. Cannavaro.
This is the time you need that pace.
Here's Vitinha. And it's Odo. Pele. Vitinha is always looking to break lines. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Does well to stand firm and defend it. Belletti. Threads one in. Oh, good ball! It's a foul, it's in the box, it's a penalty. Barcelona present their opponents with the best possible chance here. This to go one up. Much more than a formality.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
Gol per il Milan, ha segnato al 27esimo minuto, numero 21.
fired themselves in front.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
And here's Mbappe. Otto looking to hit the byline here. Otto, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. He has found the way through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Mbappe. Otto. Mbappe! Mbappe! Rijkaard chasing after it. Belletti.
Barcelona truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. That's an imaginative pass. Dink through. Oh, super ball. Another chance from a corner. Milan with the corner. There first. Cleared away. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Vicious ball here. No, he's just misjudged that one. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Now it's Mbappe. Otto. And it's Vitinha. Can he get it through? And it goes. Oh, that was vital. Oh, strongly challenged there. And the whistle goes for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Cambio di giocatori.
That gets things going for the second half.
Barcelona really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
That ball looks a good one. He's got away. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well, that's well seen too. Barcelona come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Roberto Baggio. Looking to play him in. Beckenbauer wins the duel this time. Gerrard. And it's made its way to him. Oh, not quite. Quality ball. Cannavaro kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Pull it. Now, can they get him away? He's picked his way through. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Mbappe does have his name on the score sheet, of course. He's a sharp little ball here. Mbappe! And that is expertly dealt with. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
It's a promising position. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Rijkaard gets it clear. Well, they've got it again. Passing nice and neat. Some good work on the right flank here. You can run onto that. Now it's Mbappe. And he's got the shoots! And it's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Barcelona have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution. Milan are doing very nicely, thank you.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Vitinha, nicely shaped ball. Vitinha is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
That's a little off target. He's cut it out. Oh, good-looking ball. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. He's found a way through. Otto, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Platini. Now it's Neymar. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And here's Vieri. Foot in. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Mbappe. Cannavaro promptly onto that, and that is that.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 21, numero 11, numero 8, numero 7, Lampard. Lasciano il campo per il numero 10,
Platini.
il numero 18, Owen,
And it's
il
Michel
numero 13,
Platini.
il numero 6.
Platini puts them all in. Bullet. And the counter-attack is on for Barcelona. Owen. Oh, it's Batistuta. Comes under pressure and it's come loose. Well, that looks a decent ball. Neymar. That is good strength. Ball driven towards the far post. Cannavaro spots it and intercepts. And it's Batistuta. Great vision on the through ball.
Milan have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Vitinha aims beyond the defence. Takes aim and crosses. Barcelona with a corner and hardly any time left on the clock. Marquinhos. And now a sudden chance to
Il
counter.
quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
He's gone for goal! He has hit that forcefully.
Well, we always have to give a reason for it, Peter, but did he hit that too well?
No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. So that's it. It is all over. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went glaringly wrong, but the result is one that will make them suffer.
Signore e signori, vi ricordiamo che
Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message.
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. As you can see, we've already started here. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, for a defender, Peter, Andy Robertson's style of play.
Could be danger here. That's clear cut. It's a free kick. Makaleli. And it's Otto. And it's Bellingham. Played out wide. It's a promising position. Played in. Oh, what a climb! It's in!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Paris Saint-Germain are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. His interception, his positioning was spot on. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now there's a fine ball. Sane gets into some space.
Barcelona clearly are looking formidable down that left-hand side, the current supply route. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
That's an excellent interception. Paris Saint-Germain have the chance to go the other way. He's one-on-one! Chance for a shot! They've scored! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant. Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Sane gets into a good position. Baresi is there and he can get that clear. Sane receives it in a wide position. Cannavaro getting this one clear. Mbappe proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Cannavaro looking for options for movement. There's a no-nonsense tackle. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Now it's Sane, looking for the run. Costa Curta cuts it out. Paris Saint-Germain trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Otto. Cannavaro. Now Otto. Nicely aimed pass. Pullet. Bellingham. And he's picked it up out wide. The keeper gets his hands on it. Platini. Gently done. Pele proves just a little bit too strong. It's hit the upright. every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Beckham, the regular corner taker. And now a sudden chance to counter. Odo. Vitinha. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Lahm. And it's Bellingham. And it's Sané. Pings it across. And he's there to clear it. Good effort, and it is right on half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Barcelona are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score.
Chers spectateurs, un petit message pour vous rappeler de ne pas hésiter avant, pendant et après
There's
ce
the whistle
match.
then to start the second half.
Contribution au programme caritatif Football pour
Sané
tous.
quietly revving up. Sané is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Odo. That's Cannavaro. Odo. And it's Vitinha. Bellingham. Beckham. Darren Fletcher. Robertson. Played into space out wide. Mbappe going face-to-face with his great rival. Makaleli. Bellingham.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Paris Saint-Germain can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Odo. And it's Lahm. And it's Sané. Bellingham. Knocks it into space. Sané. Played in by Sané. He's got tall. Darren Fletcher. Mbappe. Darren Fletcher. He won't be happy with that one. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Beckham simply refused to be outdone there. Now, who's going to be first to this? Now it's Bellingham. He's gone for goal! And the pass is intercepted. Turns and goes back. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Now it's Hullet. Sané tries to play it through. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Oh, easy pickings there. Lahm. And that looks a decent ball. Played it again. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain.
It's
Le
their
numéro
second
8.
corner of the game.
Le numéro 14, Fletcher. Le numéro 22, le numéro 7, le numéro 13. Alors
And that has been cleared.
le numéro 9,
Goes for
le
the
numéro
shot!
5,
Oh, the
le
ball's
numéro
loose
4,
here.
Roberto Carlos. Le numéro 3, Van Buiten. Le numéro 11, changement en cours.
Otto tries a cross, and it's hoisted clear. Shot a goal! Well, now it's a race for the ball. That's a throw. Beckham. Barcelona are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Makaleli. Spread out to the left. Deep cross. Terrific header! Oh, should have put that away.
Vieri has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
That has been slot wide. And it's Gravenberg. Gravenberg, good purposeful running this. And he's looking at the referee, and the referee is shaking his head. Batistuta.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
That has been cut short. Cannavaro makes the interception. Batistuta might just make this. Conte. Oh, red, nice interception.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And here's Sané. Shifted it to the flank. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Looking for a runner. That has not gone well.
Temps additionnel,
There'll be a
1 minute.
minute of stoppage time. Played into space. No joy this time. And we're done. There's nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. Koller voted man of the match, and deservedly so.
Un rappel à l'intention de nos
Your reflections
spectateurs.
then, Jim.
La
Barcelona
consommation de
can
boissons
always
n'est
take
autorisée
more
que dans les
positives
zones
from a
indiquées.
result like this.
Merci.
Yes, there is some tidying up to do, but some real promise too.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.